I replay the door 100 times, the way your hand stayed on the frame. You didn't cry, you didn't blame me, but I heard something change. Was it in the way you breathed? Was it in my foolish pride? Was goodbye already standing there while I looked to the side? Keep making new endings, where I say the perfect thing, where I stop you in the hallway, where I hand back your ring. But morning don't rewrite it, and night don't make it fair. You're left with all your quiet, and I'm still talking there. No slam, no storm, no final war, just your hand in the door. I replay the door and lose you one time more. Stood there tonight in that same spot, barefoot on the kitchen tile. Tried to remember what I felt then, but shame came first by a mile. I There's a button in the ashtray from your old brown coat. You lost it one winter, laughing at the train. I meant to sew it back on, kept saying later. Now later sits here, looking just the same. I don't even smoke, but the ashtray stayed. A little glass moon on the table side, holding loose change, holding that button, holding proof I let small things slide. You used to save receipts in your coat pocket, candy wrappers, pins, a prayer card too. Said little things remember better than people ever do. I laughed back then like I knew something, like being careless made me free. Now one small button in a dirty tray knows more about love than me. That button in the ashtray keeps calling your name, small as a secret, heavy as blame. I say it's nothing, it ain't nothing. I say I'm alright, I'm not. But every little thing remembers what I forgot. Love don't always leave a letter, sometimes it leaves threadbare. That button in the ashtray still tells me you were there. Tonight I held it between two fingers, like a coin from some lost land. Almost put it in a drawer, but it warmed up in my hand. I remembered you standing by the mirror, trying to fix what I ignored. You asked me for a needle once, I said tomorrow, then walked out the door. Maybe regret ain't in the grand things, maybe it hides in what we delay, in loose threads and almost and not now, said every day. I thought love could wait, but waiting wore it through. That button in the ashtray keeps calling your name, small as a secret, heavy as blame. I say it's nothing, forgive me. I say I'm alright, I lied. But every little thing keeps you alive. Love don't always leave a letter, sometimes it leaves threadbare. That button in the ashtray, yeah, still tells me you were there. I put it in my pocket, not fixed, not thrown away. Some things stay broken, 'cause broken things stay. That button in the ashtray. That button in the ashtray. found your coat in the hall closet, still holding rain from a long time ago. I put my hand in the left side pocket, found a receipt from a place we used to know. Coffee for two, pie on one plate. You signed your name with a heart by mine. I stood there laughing, then I went quiet. Some little papers can bend back time. I used to rush through every goodbye like love was waiting right outside the door. You'd say, stay a minute. I'd say tomorrow. Now tomorrow don't come around no more. There's dust on the frame by the kitchen window. You in that blue dress, me acting strong. I know that smile, I know what came after. I was already leaving before I was gone. Yesterday still wears your coat, hanging there like it's waiting on me. I say I let go, I didn't. I say I made peace, not yet. But old love keeps moving where my hands can't reach. Nostalgia smiles soft, but regret cuts slow. One gives me warmth, one won't let go. Yesterday still wears your coat, yeah. And I still know the shape of what I broke. Called you last December, thumb on your name, heart in my throat. But what could I say? After all these years, I kept your coat. That ain't enough. So I sat on the floor by the closet door, let the hallway door cover my face. No thunder came, no big confession, just a grown man losing to an old mistake. Maybe I don't miss the house we had. Maybe I miss who I was with you. Maybe regret ain't here to punish me. Maybe it's telling me what was true. I thought time would clean the room, but time just learned where I hide the blame. I kept the coat, kept the silence, like both of them still spoke your name. Yesterday still wears your coat, yeah, hanging there like it's waiting on me. I say I let go, forgive me. I say I made peace, I lied, but your memory still knows where I bleed. Nostalgia smiles soft, but regret cuts deep. One brings your voice, one steals my sleep. Yesterday still wears your coat, and I still feel the shape of what I broke. I put it back on the same old hanger. Didn't fix nothing, didn't let it go. Some nights healing looks like standing still. with both hands open and nothing to show. Maybe tomorrow I'll take it outside, or maybe I'll leave it one more night. Yesterday still wears your coat, and I still wear the blame. I kept the last goodbye folded in my pocket, like a note I never learned to read. Woke up with it heavy on my chest, right where your hand used to be. Sink full of dishes, one cracked blue plate, your favorite mug turned upside down. I tell myself it's just a kitchen, but every room here wears your sound. Explaining, your voice went soft like tired rain. I was standing there pretending not to notice how love can leave before the train. You packed one bag, not even full, left your key by the hallway light. I said, take care, like some kind of coward, when please don't go was burning inside. I kept the last goodbye, couldn't let it leave with you. I say I'm better, not better. I say I forgot, not true. But my heart keeps doing what old hearts do. It holds the door, though nobody's there, keeps your name in the evening air. I kept the last goodbye, yeah, like it might bring back you. This morning I opened the hallway drawer, found the key you didn't take. I held it tight till my palm turned red, like pain was proof I could still break. I almost placed it out on the porch, let the world have what I kept inside. But I brought it back and shut the drawer. Some men don't heal, they organize. Maybe I ain't waiting for you, maybe I'm waiting for me to confess. I had love standing right in front of me, and I answered it with emptiness. I kept saying time would make it light, but time just learned to sleep beside me. I Nobody's there, still here's your suitcase on the stair. I kept the last goodbye, like it might bring back you. I put the key back in the drawer, closed it slow like prayer. Maybe tomorrow I'll leave it open, or maybe I'm not there yet. I kept the last goodbye, but it never kept me. I made up what you meant to say, then got mad at every line. Turned one look into a trial, with a jury in my mind. You said I need some quiet. I'm fighting with an answer that I don't even know is true. I walk the kitchen after midnight, bare feet on the tile. Every cup and every shadow got your voice for a while. I keep checking on messages, reading between the scars. Maybe silence is just silence. Maybe I keep making bars. I'm haunted by the answer I invented, by the ending I rehearsed alone. I say I know, I don't know. I say I'm sure, not sure. But my heart keeps making thunder from a tone. You might be sleeping easy, you might be hurting too. I'm haunted by the answer I invented, and it keeps sounding just like you. I almost knocked on your apartment and stood below the stairs, not brave enough to ask you, not kind enough not to care. I turned around at the landing, felt foolish in my coat. Some questions get so heavy, they start living in your throat. Maybe fear talks louder when love don't speak enough. Maybe I called it intuition when it was only hurt dressed up. I don't need every answer. keeps sounding just like you. Porch light blinking, morning almost here. Not every quiet moment means someone disappeared. The answer I invented. There's a chair by the window facing east. You always said morning looked better there. I don't sit in it, I just walk around it, like it might ask me why you ain't here. Frank keeps turning, slow and crooked, pulling warm air across the room. I hear the street dogs somewhere distant, and my heart does that thing it learned from you. I found your sweater behind the curtain, without a sound, held it up once, then I folded under. Some memories know how to knock you down. I never told you I kept your number, never told you I still start to call. Then I see my face in the black phone screen, and I don't know that man at all. The chair you left behind still knows your weight, still waits for your shadow every day. I say I'm healed now, but old love don't leave when love walks away. There's a silence in this house that wears your face. There's a door in my chest I can't close straight. The chair you left behind still keeps your place. Tonight I moved it just 1 inch, then moved it back like I'd done wrong. Ain't it funny how a piece of wood can hold a whole goodbye this long? I sat beside it on the cold floor, didn't cry loud, just lost my breath. There ain't no thunder when truth arrives, just a small room and nothing left. Maybe I kept the chair for you, maybe I kept it so I could stay. Maybe letting go don't mean forgetting, maybe it means facing the empty space. I blamed your leaving for every ache, but I left too. in smaller ways. The chair you left behind still knows your way, still waits for your shadow every day. I say I'm healed now, help me. I say it don't hurt, I lie, but old love keeps breathing where it used to stay. There's a silence in this house that wears your face. There's a door in my chest, still bent out of shape. The chair you left behind still keeps your place. I turned it toward the window, just like you liked it then. Maybe tomorrow I'll sit there. Back when we were brave, we drove with no map, 2 paper cups rolling under the seat. You sang to the dashboard, I watched the road, like tomorrow was something we'd meet. There's a photo of us by the river, your hair all wild from the wind. I look like a man with a future, not someone who'd waste where he'd been. I remember the motel with the red door, ice machine broken down the hall. You drew a heart on the mirror with steam from the bathroom wall. I laughed and wiped it too soon, said we had to leave by 9. Now I give most of my mornings to stand in that steam one more time. Back when we were brave, love felt easy to spend. I didn't know good days could end. I say I'm grateful, I say I'm over it, I'm not. But nostalgia smiles where regret gets hot. We had nothing, still had enough. Then I got careless with all that love. Back when we were brave, I didn't know I could break us. Tonight I found that gas station postcard you never mailed to anyone. Wish we could stay lost forever, written crooked in the sun. I pressed it flat on the table, like flattening could repair the years I spent acting certain while you were asking me to care. Maybe the past ain't trying to hurt me, maybe it's showing me the door where I walked out of something holy, 'cause I thought I deserved more. I called it freedom, but it was fear in a cleaner coat. Back when we were brave, love felt easy to spend. I didn't know good days could end. I say I'm grateful. Forgive me, I say I'm over it. I lied, but nostalgia smiles with regret inside. We had nothing, still had enough. Then I got careless with all that love. Back when we were brave, yeah. I didn't know I could break us. Postcard on the table, evening turning blue. We wanted to stay lost forever. I just lost you. Back when we were brave. Your cup still faces mine on the table, like it never learned you went away. Morning comes through thin white curtains, but it don't know what to say. I wipe the counter, leave that circle where your coffee used to stain. Some small things don't look like sorrow till they start calling your name. I kept your sweater by the back door, said I'd move it when I could, but my hands know more than my mouth does, and they don't think I should. The phone lights up, then goes dark again. Not your name, just another ghost. I talk to silence like it owes me the truth I need and most. I'm still loving what already left me, still reaching where you used to be. I say I'm fine, I'm not. I say I'm free, not yet, but your shadow still eats with me. That cup turned toward you every night, like it's waiting on something true. I'm still loving what already left me, and everything still points to you. Tonight I almost turned it over, almost washed your mark away, but the sink looked too much like goodbye, so I let it stay. No thunder came, no holy ending, just my breath caught in my chest. Sometimes heartbreak ain't a falling, it's refusing to get dressed. Maybe love don't leave at once, maybe it fades in little rooms, in cold cups and folded towels, in air still shaped like you. I keep blaming time, but I kept looking away. I'm still loving what already left me, still reaching where you used to be. I say I'm fine, forgive me. I say I'm free, I'm right, but your shadow still eats with me. That cup turned toward you every night, like it knows what I won't do. I'm still loving what already left me, and everything Your side got cold first, before you left. I used to roll over and feel you there. Then one night the sheets felt different, like your body had become thin air. You still said good morning, still touched my sleeve, but something in your fingers had already learned to leave. I blamed it on the long hours, the bills stacked by the door, the way the city keeps shouting till nobody talks no more. But you stopped singing in the shower, stopped dancing while you cooked, and I kept reading the headlines, never reading how you looked. Your side got cold first, and I didn't feel the change. I was lying right beside you while your heart walked out in pain. I said we were tired,
we were dying.
I said we'd be fine.
I was lying.
Your side got cold first. Now the whole bed feels the same. First time since you've been gone, found one strand of your black hair, holding on like it belonged. I sat down on the mattress, couldn't finish what I'd begun. Some things don't look like losing till losing's all they've done. Baby, I thought love was staying in the room we used to share. Maybe I forgot love needs asking, are you still in there? I was waiting for a warning, some fire, some flood, some sign, but you were leaving quietly, one breath at a time. Your side got cold first, and I didn't feel the change. I was lying right beside you while your heart walked out in pain. I said we were tired,
Forgive me,
I said we'd be fine.
I was blind.
Your side got cold first, yeah. Now the whole bed feels the same. One blanket folded, one lamp left low. Your side got cold first. I was the last to know. I was last to know. it's calling me back. I stand there watching shadows moving slow, like they remember things I lack. Shoes by the door I ain't worn in days, dust on the table I don't wipe away. Time keeps walking, but I stay the same. Just another night with nothing to say. Cars pass by, but nobody stops. Every face gone before I can see. I tried stepping out just to feel something, but the night felt colder than inside of me. I hear laughter somewhere down the block, feels far away like another life. I turn back quick before I think too much, before I remember what it felt like. There's a lonely night keeps holding on to me, like it knows I ain't got nowhere to go. I say I'm alright, I'm not alright. I say I'm good, I'm not good. But the quiet always tells me what I don't show. Streetlight knows my name, sees me standing here alone again. This lonely night don't ever leave me, just pulls me deeper in. I sat on the curb just staring at nothing, hands in my pocket like I lost something small. But it ain't something you can hold or find, it's something that slipped without a sound at all. I thought about calling someone I know, but I couldn't think of what I would say. How do you tell somebody you feel gone when you're still right here anyway? Maybe I got used to this kind of silence. Maybe it fits me more than I admit. Maybe I ain't waiting for nothing no more, just learning how to sit with it. I keep breathing through the stillness, like that's enough for now. This lonely night still holding on to me, and I ain't fighting it like before. I say I'm alright, don't ask me. I say I'm fine. on the road, no glass hit the floor. Just your toothbrush turned away from mine. Just your shoes not touching the door. Motel light blinked through the curtain. We were halfway home and nowhere close. You watched rain crawl down the window. I watched the late show like a ghost. You asked, do you feel lonely, even lying next to me? I laughed too quick, kissed your shoulder like a man trying not to see. That question stayed there in the carpet, by the suitcase near the bed. I stepped around it all damn evening. Now it lives inside my head. I didn't hear you stop loving me. I only heard the rain. I said we'd be alright, we were fading. I said nothing changed, everything changed. You left in inches, left in breath, left before the leaving came. I didn't hear you stop loving me, but I hear it every day. Come on! I drove past that motel yesterday. Room 12 still had that broken sign. I pulled in, then backed out slowly, like crossing into another time. I could almost see you standing, wet hair, bare feet, tired eyes. Not angry, just somewhere farther than I knew how to drive. Maybe love don't always ask twice. Maybe once is all we get. Maybe silence is an answer when the heart is tired of begging. You told me in a whisper, I answered with a whoa. I didn't hear you stop loving me. I only heard the rain. I said we'd be alright, forgive me. I said nothing changed, I was afraid. You left in inches, left in breath, left before the leaving came. I didn't hear you stop loving me, yeah, but I hear it every day. But I hear it every day. Motel lights flicker, rain starts again. Some questions stay open long after the end. I didn't hear you stop loving me, but I hear it now. I hear it now. I wake before the light same as yesterday. Floor cold under my feet. I don't rush no more. There's a chair by the window where I sit and wait, like something might speak through that quiet door. Pages still open, I never turn them, dust settling soft like it belongs there. I read the same line, then I stop halfway. Feels like the words just float in the air. I tried saying the prayers I memorized back then, but they fall different now, don't land the same. My voice sounds smaller inside this room, like I'm calling someone who forgot my name. People say, hold on, it'll come back around, but they don't hear the silence when night gets deep. I nod like I'm fine,
I ain't really fine.
just tired of talking to something I can't see. I'm still knocking on a silent door. Hands getting tired, but I don't let go. Calling out soft,
Can you hear me?
even when I don't know if you even know. I say I believe,
I want to.
I say I trust,
I'm trying.
but my heart keeps slipping through the floor. I'm still knocking,
Yeah.
I'm still knocking on a door that don't answer no more. Last night I almost walked away from it all. Closed that book, pushed the chair aside. Said maybe this fight ain't meant for me. Maybe I've been wrong this whole damn time. But something in me didn't move an inch. Even in doubt, it stayed right there. Not loud, not strong, just barely breathing, like hope too weak, but still too stubborn to leave. Maybe faith ain't fire, maybe it's ember still glowing low when the night feels long. Maybe it ain't answers, maybe it's staying even when everything feels wrong. I don't hear you, I don't see signs, but I ain't learned how to walk away. I'm still knocking on a silent door. Yeah, hands worn down, but I won't let go. Calling out aloud,
Don't leave me here.
even if I'm the only voice I know. I say I believe,
Help me now.
I say I trust,
Hold me close.
even when I fall to the floor. I'm still knocking
Yeah, still knocking.
on a door that don't answer no more.
Morning comes slow.
Light across the wall, chair still waiting, like it knows it all. I don't got peace, but I'm still right here.
Still right here.
Knocking soft, just in case you hear. The door closed quiet, that's what hurts me. No broken glass, no final fight. Just your keys on the counter and me saying, get home safe tonight. You smiled like you were tired, not angry, not cold. I thought love was just resting, didn't know it was getting old. I kept talking about next summer. You kept looking past my face. I was building plans on paper. You were packing empty space. We still shared the same table, still slept under the same roof. But your heart had moved out early, and I never asked for proof. The door closed quiet, but it shook my bones. You left so soft, I didn't know I was alone. I said, she'll be back, she won't be back. I said, give it time, time don't know. You didn't leave in lightning, you left in candle smoke. The door closed quiet, and that's the sound that broke me most. Oh no. Oh no. I found your scarf behind the sofa, still smelled like rain and mint. I held it like a witness to all the signs I missed. I almost called your sister just to ask where you had gone. But what's the use of asking when I was gone all alone? Maybe love don't die at midnight. Maybe it dies in little rooms, and not right now and later, babe, and coming home too soon. Maybe I lost you slowly, 'cause I thought you'd always stay. A heart can leave the house before the body walks away. The door closed quiet, but it shook my bones. You left so soft, I didn't know I was alone. I said, she'll be back, forgive me now. I said, give it time, time said no. You didn't leave in lightning, you left in candle smoke. The door closed quiet, and that's the sound that broke me most. Keys still on the counter, lights still on outside. Ain't every goodbye loud, some just step aside. The door closed quiet, but it echoes loud. The blue towel on the line, still got your clothespin. sun dried it stiff, wind made it sway. You hung it there the morning you left, said you'd bring it in later that day. Later got along like the shadow by the fence. Grass grew high round the garden stone. I walk past it every evening like it wasn't hanging alone. You used that towel for your hair after midnight showers in June. Would sit on the porch steps laughing at the moths around the moon. I didn't know a piece of cotton could hold a season in its thread, could smell like soap in summer, could sound like words we never said. That blue towel on the line keeps waving you home like it don't know I'm here alone. I say I forgot, I didn't. I say I'm free, not yet. But the wind keeps lifting what I regret. Some memories don't knock, they just move in the light. That blue towel on the line still keeps you inside. Today I reached to take it down. My fingers touched the faded edge. Then I saw your hand there in my mind, pinning it careful to the thread. I stood there like a fool in daylight, with laundry dust across my sleeve. There ain't no grave for little things, so little things don't leave. Maybe I kept it hanging so I wouldn't have to know that even cloth can move on when the wind decides to blow. I held on to one blue corner 'cause I couldn't hold you. That blue towel on the line keeps waving you home like it don't know I'm here alone. I say I forgot, forgive me. I say I'm free, I lied, but the wind keeps pulling you back inside. Some memories don't knock, they just move in the light. The blue towel on the line, yeah, still keeps you inside. I left it there one more evening, sky turning gold, sky turning gold. Maybe tomorrow I'll fall, maybe I'll just watch it go. The blue towel on the line. The blue towel on the line. every almost till the morning came. Almost called you, almost wrote your name, almost said sorry when it still had weight, almost turned around before it got too late. The fridge kept humming like a witness, streetlights shook across the floor. I sat there making peace with nothing, then went to war again once more. I replayed your face at the doorway. Did your eyes ask me to stay? Or did my lonely memory put those words there yesterday? I hear my voice saying take care, like a coward dressed as kind. Now that little useless sentence keeps walking circles in my mind. I counted every almost, every word I didn't say, every small wrong turn that carried you away. I say let go, not yet. I say move on, I can't. But the night keeps dragging me back to that chance. 3 a.m. got long hands, it holds my heart and won't release. I counted every almost, and none of them gave me peace. I typed, "Are you happy?" at 4:15, then erased it line by line. Not because I didn't mean it, but because it sounded like mine. I wanted you to miss me gently, wanted proof I left a mark. But love ain't love if it's asking for a candle from the dark. Maybe overthinking is a room where regret keeps changing clothes. Same old truth in different lighting, same old door that never opens. I keep asking why, but I know what I refuse to know. Every word I didn't say, every small wrong turn that carried you away. I say let go, help me. I say move on, I can't. But the night keeps dragging. Your spoon still rests beside the kettle, handle turned left like you always did. I washed every cup, but I kept that little medal, like hiding the proof of the life we lived. The tea went bitter, waiting on nobody. Steam gave up before I could drink. I stood there staring at your old blue mug, like porcelain knows more than I think. You didn't leave loud, that's what haunts me. No suitcase slam, no midnight fight, just fewer words at the kitchen table and your eyes looking past the light. I kept telling myself love gets quiet, kept calling your distance peace, but every quiet morning took a little more, till there was nothing left to we. I lost you slow, and I called it living. Watched your heart walk out piece by piece. I said we were fine, we were fine. I said give it time, time took you from me. Now the spoon still knows your teeth, still turns left where your hand used to be. I lost you slow, yeah, I lost you slow, and didn't know losing could breathe so quietly. Tonight I tried to put it in the drawer, just one small spoon shouldn't feel like war, but my hand froze halfway over the wood, like letting go might mean I never understood. Sat on the floor, back against the cabinet, laughing once, then losing breath. Ain't no grand goodbye when truth comes walking, just a kitchen light and nothing left. Baby, love don't always leave in anger. Maybe it leaves when nobody asks. Maybe you were begging in small changes and I kept sweeping up the past. I keep blaming silence, but I was quiet too. I lost you slow, and I called it living. Watched your heart walk out piece by piece. I said we were fine, forgive me. I said give it time, I was asleep. Now the spoon still knows your teeth, yeah, still turns left where your hand used to be. I lost you slow, I lost you slow, and didn't know losing could breathe so quietly. I put the spoon back, same place as before. Didn't fix nothing, didn't close the door. Maybe tomorrow I'll let it be just a spoon, or maybe not yet. The tea went cold, but I'm still in the room. The bed learned your absence before I did. Your side went cold, then colder colder still. I kept rolling over, reaching blind, like love was only hiding there. Your pillow kept the shape of leaving, soft in the middle, sunken down. I changed the sheets, then changed them back. Couldn't stand that clean sound. I blame the bills, blame the weather, blame the city getting loud. But you stopped humming in the kitchen, and I never asked about. You said, I'm tired, I said, me too. Like we meant the same old thing. You were telling me the ending, I was listening for a ring. The bed learned your absence, and I came late, lying beside a heart already past the gate. I said we were tired,
We were dying.
I said we had time.
I was blind.
Now every night spreads wide and empty. Every blanket feels like blame. The bed learned your absence first. Now the whole room knows your name. Hair on your pillow, held it like a final thread, a foolish little piece of proof that you once laid in this bed. I should have seen you getting smaller in the corners of your eyes, but I was sleeping next to sorrow, calling it a tired night. Maybe leaving ain't a suitcase, maybe leaving starts inside. When the hand you used to hold stops reaching back at night. I was waiting for a storm, but you were leaving soft. The bed learned your absence, and I came late, lying beside a heart already past the gate. I said we were tired,
Forgive me.
I said we had time.
I was wrong.
Now every night spreads wide and empty. Every blanket feels like blame. The bed learned your absence first. Now the whole room knows your name. One lamp left burning,
One pillow turned low.
your side got cold first. I was last to know. The bed learned your absence before I did. Your side went cold, then colder still. I kept rolling over, reaching blind, like love was only hiding there. Your pillow kept the shape of leaving, soft in the middle, sunken down. I changed the sheets, then changed them back. Couldn't stand that clean sound. I blame the bills, blame the weather, city getting loud, but you stopped humming in the kitchen, and I never asked about. You said I'm tired, I said me too, like we meant the same old thing. You were telling me the ending, I was listening for a ring. The bed learned your absence, and I came late, lying beside a heart already past the gate. I said we were tired, we were dying. I said we had time, I was blind. Now every night spreads wide and empty, every blanket feels like blame. The bed learned your absence first, now the whole room knows your name. I found one black hair on your pillow, held it like a final thread, a foolish little piece of proof that you once laid in this bed. I should have seen you getting smaller in the corners of your eyes, but I was sleeping next to sorrow, calling it a tired night.